The biggest American exchange just moved the needle, but not in the way you might think. Analysts are dropping their alerts, whales are moving silently. The institutional machine is revving up, hinting at a shift in focus. But what am I even talking about? Well, it is a key corporate move that could redefine Shiba Inu's market presence and set the stage for a massive rally. Let me explain. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. Please note that by the time you see this video, some rates may have changed. Financial advice is not included in this video. As of November 11th, 2025, Shiba Inu is trading at 989 units, reflecting the broader market's recent consolidation phase. On-chain metrics show that Shiba Inu remains an extremely popular cryptocurrency on its platform, holding the #4 position in popularity ranking, an indicator of sustained retail interest. The 24-hour trading volume, according to current market data, stands at $166 million, contributing to a total market capitalization of over $5.8 billion. Despite a recent general crypto market cooldown, which saw valuations slip approximately 6%, the overall sentiment around Shiba Inu, particularly on major exchanges like Coinbase, is categorized as moderately bullish, mainly due to the sustained engagement from its retail user base, even as activity from larger wallets has reportedly slowed down. The core event revolves around Coinbase's strategic expansion and its indirect yet significant impact on Shiba Inu's ecosystem and future accessibility. According to reports, Coinbase has launched a new public token sales platform designed to allow retail investors, including those in the US, to participate in token sales before they are officially listed on the main exchange. While Shiba Inu itself is already listed, this development signals a massive push by the exchange to engage with the retail community and smaller, earlier-stage projects. This move is structurally bullish for Shiba Inu for two reasons. Firstly, it reinforces Coinbase's position as a gateway for millions of retail traders who make up the SHIB armies. And secondly, it highlights the exchange's commitment to supporting the new wave of decentralized finance projects, which includes the broader Shibarium ecosystem. Furthermore, Coinbase's launch of savings accounts in the UK, offering interest on GBP balances, is part of a wider institutional push for customer financial integration, making its platform a more comprehensive financial hub, which inevitably benefits high-volume assets like Shiba Inu by increasing overall platform liquidity and user trust. The current data strongly supports the view that Coinbase acts as a primary liquidity faucet for Shiba Inu. Coinbase's own statistics confirm that Shiba Inu's 24-hour volume of $166 million remains substantial, contributing a significant portion to the token's global trading activities. More tellingly, the popularity rank of 4th is a direct metric showing sustained retail interest, where users are actively searching for and trading the token. According to Coinbase's on-chain data, despite a recent slowdown in swap volume by approximately 97% and a decrease in unique traders by approximately 80% over a short period, the sheer scale of the historical Coinbase listing continues to influence the market. Specifically, the circulating supply stands at over 589 trillion Shiba Inu tokens, a number whose volume remains actively traded on the exchange. Furthermore, the broader narrative of institutional adoption is supported by reports mentioning that Coinbase custody is often cited in discussions around institutional products like the newly launched HBR ETF, which absorbed over $8 million in inflows within days of its debut. This constant involvement in institutional-grade crypto services elevates the perceived trustworthiness of the entire exchange ecosystem, which by extension provides a solid regulated trading environment for Shiba Inu. Analysts view Coinbase's recent maneuvers, the public token sales platform, and enhanced financial product offerings as a sophisticated strategy to secure its long-term dominance in the retail and institutional crypto space. According to price predictions aggregated by the exchange, a positive 5-year growth is anticipated for Shiba Inu. Analysts suggest that the token's ability to hold critical support levels is directly linked to the stability and accessibility provided by major exchanges. The launch of the token sales platform is a calculated move to capture the next wave of retail excitement, which historically has been extremely bullish for tokens like Shiba Inu. The focus on broad distribution and limiting concentration among large purchasers, as stated by Coinbase, aims to create a healthier, less volatile market. This shift towards preventing pump and dump activities indirectly benefits Shiba Inu by favoring sustainable growth driven by its vast retail community, rather than being solely dependent on massive whale movements. Fundamentally, Coinbase is deepening its integration into the decentralized world, a move that reinforces its support for high-volume, community-driven assets. The Shiba Inu developer and influencer communities have reacted positively, viewing the Coinbase developments as a foundational strength for the token's future. Kusama and the core team have consistently prioritized utility and community governance. The Coinbase development, while not a direct partnership, is seen as validation of Shiba Inu's status as a blue-chip meme coin. Prominent community trackers show that the general reaction within the Shib army is one of quiet optimism. The increased scrutiny and regulatory clarity that Coinbase is known for provide a robust legal framework for Shiba Inu trading, which is a major positive in an increasingly regulated market. For developers, this institutional adoption provides a stable, high-liquidity environment for future Shibarium bridge integrations or potential stablecoin implementations. The reaction is less about a direct price pump and more about the psychological security of having one of the world's most trusted exchanges actively expanding its retail services, which will inevitably lead to more user onboarding and eventually more Shiba Inu buying pressure. The immediate market impact of Coinbase's recent non-Shiba Inu specific announcements has been subtle but steady. According to reports, Shiba Inu recently reclaimed the 1,000 units price level, driven by broader meme coin momentum and underlying technical strength. The sustained trading volume on the Coinbase platform indicates that the demand, though subdued compared to previous highs, is healthy and persistent. Institutional traders monitor Coinbase's overall health and strategic direction closely. Any move by the exchange that increases overall platform trust and user base is perceived as a long-term bullish signal for all listed assets, especially those with high retail liquidity. The new token sales platform, by limiting the concentration of tokens to large buyers, introduces an underlying regulatory quality controls that makes the entire Coinbase ecosystem more appealing to risk-averse institutional capital. This ultimately supports Shiba Inu's price floor by maintaining high liquidity. The short-term outlook for Shiba Inu, spanning the next 1 week to 1 month, remains cautiously optimistic, largely supported by its strong footing on exchanges like Coinbase. Technical analysis suggests that if Shiba Inu can successfully break resistance near the 1050 units level, as reported by analysts, a significant move towards 1,300 units is possible. The consistent retail-driven popularity on Coinbase acts as a continuous source of buying pressure, preventing significant downside. Given the exchange's focus on attracting new retail participants through its new offerings, the user base expansion should provide a steady, albeit slow, tailwind for the price. The risk, however, is a market-wide correction, which could see Shiba Inu retesting support at 971 units. Overall, the technical setup on Coinbase trading pairs suggests a strong possibility of consolidation followed by a moderate upward trend as the excitement around the new token sales platform filters into general crypto trading sentiment. Looking 1 to 3 months ahead, the focus shifts to Shiba Inu's own ecosystem development, coinciding with Coinbase's market positioning. The mid-term outlook is inherently bullish. Analysts project that if catalysts like increasing token burns and sustained Shibarium adoption materialize, Shiba Inu is well positioned for a recovery. Coinbase's role here is crucial. As the Shibarium Layer 2 network gains traction, The ease of access and high liquidity provided by a top-tier US exchange becomes invaluable for token swaps and arbitrage opportunities. If the average Shiba Inu price can maintain above 1,000 units throughout November and December, the December 2025 price prediction, which analysts peg close to the 1,450 units mark, becomes highly achievable. The midterm growth narrative is tied to the successful synergy between Shiba Inu's utility push and Coinbase's retail accessibility. The long-term projection, spanning 3 months to 3 years, paints a picture of substantial growth, predicated on full institutional acceptance. According to a price prediction model from a major exchange, Shiba Inu could increase by a projected percentage over the next 5 years. The key long-term catalyst is the increasing possibility of an exchange-traded fund or ETF for meme coins, with Shiba Inu often shortlisted by major asset managers. Coinbase custody and its highly regulated nature would be the likely custodian for any such US-based ETF, which would unlock trillions of dollars in institutional capital. This long-term vision positions Coinbase not just as a trading platform, but as a critical infrastructure provider that enables Shiba Inu's transition from a meme coin into a globally accepted digital asset. The average Shiba Inu price in 2025 is expected to range between 1,000 units and 1,500 units, setting the stage for more aggressive growth in 2026 and beyond, with some optimistic models suggesting a return to the all-time high of 9,000 units by 2027 if the ETF narrative fully plays out. The impact of Shibarium, the Layer 2 scaling solution, is the silent factor leveraged by the stability of exchanges like Coinbase. As transactions migrate to Shibarium for lower gas fees, the overall utility of the Shiba Inu ecosystem increases. The Coinbase listing ensures that regardless of where the Shiba Inu token is used, Layer 1, Shibarium, or the upcoming Layer 3 Shib Alpha layer, a highly liquid and trusted off-ramp to fiat currency remains accessible. Developer groups are currently working on optimizing bridges, and Coinbase's regulatory compliance acts as a de facto seal of approval, which is crucial for decentralized finance applications built on Shibarium. The DAO governance expansion, expected in Q4 2025, will further decentralize decision-making, increasing its appeal to the institutional compliance departments that rely on Coinbase's high standards. This expansion demonstrates that Shiba Inu's value is now fundamentally tied to its technical utility, which is stabilized by its presence on Tier 1 exchanges. Coinbase is not just trading Shiba Inu, it is building the foundational bridge between retail millions and institutional billions. This corporate expansion confirms the long-term vision of a regulated, high-liquidity future for the Shib army. The catalysts are aligning, the data is clear. Keep your eyes on the chart, because when this institutional flywheel starts spinning, the next parabolic move will be one for the history books. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.